Hi guys, today we're going to swatch all my highlighters and shadows from Devinah Cosmetics. This first one is Iridessa, and we're really just jumping right into it. I'll talk about this brand as we go, but you see this shade is actually white based, but is very, very bright silver with some specks of teal in the background. And I'm actually going to show this in the shadows later so you can see the actual color of it. You can definitely twist it around to see the shade. There's a lot of teal in there, but it's not overwhelming. This next one is called OMG, and it's very glittery. This one is one of the brightest ones. You can definitely use it sheared out. It does not have to be this way, guys. And you can definitely just use a small layer of it. But honestly, what I've been doing with this one is using it on my lids, and it really adds a pop. It has a slight shade of green in there. Oh, there you go. You can see actually Iridessa better that way. This next one is called Marina, and it's one of my favorites. You're going to see why. You see, it has a slight pink tint to it. Now, Snap is one of those light blue lavender shades. They're also white based, so you have to shear these out a lot so you get the actual shade on your skin, not the whiteness of it. Right now I'm swatching a heavy swatch so you can see the undertone of it. Yes, it's actually similar to OMG, but it has less glitter. It has that slight green undertone with like a white gold happening in there. Cosma has a little bit of green in it. It's very bright actually. You need very little of these. Actually, most of these are very high pigment. You only need a little bit on your brush to get that bright shade. So shear them out so you don't go out looking like a glow stick. Or do. I mean, do you. Next one is called Deep, and it has a little bit of pink in it. You can use it as a blush topper. You can use it on your high points as a slight pinky highlight. This next one is called Zanna, and it's one of my favorites actually. I've been using it quite a lot. I believe I already have erased most of the imprint in it. It has pink, it has a dual chrome with like peach in it. It's really pretty. All of these are very pigmented. I've purchased most of these. I believe I've gotten a few for free because the brand knows that I've been supporting in these, and we are affiliated with them, meaning that if you do use our code, we do get a smaller percentage. But again, you can see the quality of them right there with my swatches. This one is Opal. Now we're entering into like the territory of different type of shades. This is more of like a lavender taupe. This next one is Dust. This one has a lot of glitter and it's more of like a rose gold, but it has bright glitter on there. This one is Amara, and it's a nice gold shade. I think that if you are darker toned, this one is going to look amazing on you. And the next one that we're swatching are actually tie-dyes that she's made. This one is an Ice Kissed, and it's very cool tone. It's more like a blue silver. This next one is called Bad Romance, and it came out during Valentine's. I don't know if she's going to restock them, but this one is really pretty as a blush topper too, or even as a shadow. I haven't been able to use it as a highlight because it looks way too red, so I just use it as a blush. I don't care. It shears out really beautiful. Now we're going to do the eyeshadows, and this is a small amount of them, of the stock that she actually is going to restock soon. This one is Nirvana. It's a duochrome lavender. It's lavender, right? It's lavender. Let's go lavender. It's like a purple duochrome with silver. This one is called Pyramid, and this one has a gold. It's a very light champagne gold. I think you can even highlight with this. This one's called Erratic. Oh my god, look at that. It's bright gold, like not for the meek of heart. This one is called Phalanx, and this is another one of those weird shades. I guess I can describe it as a green silver or green white gold. I don't know. Guys, let me just show it to you in the shadow so you can see a little bit more of the undertones. There you go. Next one is Chrome, and Chrome is a chrome. Chrome is a bright silver chrome shade. There's no other way to describe it. It's pretty though. Look how much is pigmented. This next one is Livius. It's one of those dual chromes that we love so much. Has a blue and it has green in it. It's one of those mermaid shades. Let's call it mermaid because mermaids are in. Everything mermaid. Mermaid everything. I swear to God, I wonder what's next. Like, I think maybe the next thing is gonna be fairies. I mean, we already did unicorns, we already did mermaids, so what's next? Anyway, Rockstar. Rockstar is similar to Urban Decay Lounge, similar to Mac Brown. These shades have been done already by a few other names, brand names out there, but nevertheless, this one is equally pretty. This one's Sago. It's a green, very metallic, very bright, has some gold specks in it. Odium is a forest green. It's also a metallic shade, and you can definitely compare it to like the green from Christmas. That's the type of green this is. Inamorata has more of a teal shade. We can compare this to Ibiza from ColourPop. This is the first part of the swatches. I'm divided in a few kind of color families, so I have enough arm to cover and show these without making a whole mess out of myself. Next one, we're gonna go with purple, some golds, and other types of shades. This was Charmed. Oh, look at that, Charmed. It's a similar shade to Electra from Anastasia. And I feel that I have to show you both in the shadows and in the sun so you can see how the shade really looks, because you can really appreciate it if I only show you one type of light. This next one is called Vallan. This is like a blackened burgundy. Look how pretty. I think this was like 2 swatches of it. You can layer it over black and it will look amazing. This next one that we're gonna go over is IDFWU. I don't know what the kids these days are doing with all those acronyms. Anyway, this one is similar to Rockstar, but has way more glitter in it. It has more teal in it. It's like Rockstar on crack. This one's called Royal and is a black-based purple. It's darker than Vallan. Has more like an eggplant shade in it. Now this other shade is called Passion. Again, this is one of the mattes that I have here, but I did another video of all the other mattes that I had. Those were the recently released ones. This one actually came out earlier than that. This next one is Fierce, and it's an amazing, amazing copper shade. You can compare it to, I guess, Makeup Geek Flamethrower, maybe. This next one is called Voodoo, and it is a darker bronze. I had to do another swatch because I kind of messed that one up. Anyway, this next one is called Vintage, and it's your standard copper shade. It's a little bit lighter and rosier than Fierce. Has more red on it. Oh, this one is a gorgeous one. It's called Empress. This is similar to Come and Get It from ColourPop. When I say a similar shade, doesn't mean that I'm shading any of the companies. Just that if you like one formula more than the other, you can, for example, put these in a pan in a magnetic palette if that's what you want. Because, for example, Diva here looks very similar to Sequin from ColourPop as well. Anyway, Cleopatra, this is like a dirty gold, maybe like a mustard gold, maybe like a very warm toned, bronzy mustard gold. Anyway, Sunset. Sunset is another one of the golds. It's amazing how many variations of golds you can have. Every time I haul, and from any company, I end up buying some type of gold. Fling is a bronze. I think that there's no other way of comparing this, but a bronze is a nice warm tone bronze shade. Nefertiti, I actually dropped this, and it still hurts my soul. This is like a tarnished gold, definitely a tarnished type of gold. This is Oracle. Oracle is your pretty rose gold. There's no other way to put it. It's very pretty, very bright, very pigmented. This next one is called Daybreak and is your classic gold. And I think this is it. This is the last of the shadows that we have. Thank you so much for watching. You can also visit our blog to see more swatches that Angela did there. You remember the blog, right? Ourbeautycult.com. Thank you so much for watching and please subscribe.